Hello everyone, I'm Tanuja from ENH iSecure and I want to thank you for attending this session. Our presentation will cover Zoho integration with Okta and we will swiftly transition to our use case for this session. Let's go ahead and review the agenda. Here is our agenda for this session. We will start by addressing the problem statement, followed by an overview of the solution. Next, we will delve into the integration flow and the working flow. Finally, we will discuss the benefits of this integration. Now let us start with the problem statement. Organizations often use multiple business applications like Salesforce, Office 365, including HRMS tools like Zoho People Plus and Zoho Recruit CRM platforms to manage their operations. However, these systems often operate independently, creating a significant challenges in managing access and integration. Employees are required to log in separately to each application, resulting in inefficiencies, wasted time, and a fragmented user experience. Integrating these applications is technically complex and resource intensive, slowing workflows and increasing costs. The lack of centralized access also raises security risks as consistent authentication across multiple platforms becomes difficult to maintain. Without proper integration, data gets stuck in separate systems, which reduces productivity and makes it harder for teams to work together. This shows that we need a simpler way to connect all these applications so that access is easier, security is better, and communication between systems is smoother. This will help make operations more efficient and less complicated. In this use case, we are talking about the integration challenges faced in the organization with multiple Zoho apps. Now, coming to the solution to address the challenges of managing multiple applications within the Zoho portfolio, such as People Plus, CRM, and Recruit, we use a simple and effective solution by integrating Zoho directory with Okta through SAML. In this setup, Okta is used specifically for enabling single sign-on, while Zoho directory handles the storage and management of user identities. This integration makes it easier for users to access all applications with a single login, eliminating the need for multiple credentials. By using Zoho directory as the identity repository and Okta for SSO, we improve user convenience and reduce inefficiencies. The seamless connection between systems boosts productivity and helps teams work better together by sharing data smoothly. Additionally, this setup enhances security by maintaining consistent authentication across all applications and reducing risks tied to managing multiple logins. Let us talk about integration flow. Step 1. Creating a SAML application for Zoho. Imagine you are setting up a new way for employees to access Zoho People Plus without having to log in multiple times. To do this, you create a SAML application for Zoho. SAML is like a digital ID card that helps different systems trust each other. When you create this application, you are essentially telling Zoho to trust Okta, which will be the identity provider. Step 2. Exchanging assertions between service provider and identity provider. Now let us say an employee wants to access Zoho People Plus. Zoho sends a request to Okta saying, "Hey, can you confirm who the person is?" Okta then checks the employee's identity and sends back a SAML assertion, which is like a verified ID card confirming that the employee is who they claim to be. This assertion contains important information about the employee like their name and role. Step 3. Enabling SCIM provisioning. Next, you can enable SCIM provisioning. SCIM is a way to manage user identities across different systems automatically. Think of it like a robot that helps keep user accounts up to date across all platforms. When SCIM is enabled, Okta can automatically create or update user accounts in Zoho People Plus based on the information it has. Step 4. Using the bearer token. To make this automation work, you need a special key called a bearer token. This token is like a master key that allows Okta to access Zoho People Plus on behalf of the company. You paste this token into the Okta application for Zoho. which then uses it to securely communicate with Zoho and manage user accounts. Step 5. Importing user accounts from Zoho. Finally, when a new employee is added to Zoho, the system automatically triggers a SCIM request to Okta. This request imports the new employee's details into Okta, ensuring seamless synchronization and reducing manual intervention. Now coming to working flow. Step 1. User requests access to Zoho portal. Imagine an employee, let's call him Edward, who needs to access Zoho People Plus for HR related tasks. Edward goes to the Zoho People Plus portal and clicks on the login link. Step 2. Zoho sends authentication request to Okta. When Edward tries to log in, Zoho recognizes that it needs to verify Edward's identity through Okta. Zoho sends an authentication request to Okta. This request is like a message asking Okta to verify Edward's credentials. Step 3. Okta authenticates the user. Okta receives the request and prompts Edward to enter his username and password. Once Edward provides his credentials, Okta checks them against its records to ensure that they are correct. This step is crucial because it ensures that only authorized users can access Zoho People Plus. Step 4. Okta sends authentication assertion to Zoho. After verifying Edward's credentials, Okta generates a SAML assertion. This assertion is like a digital ID card that confirms Edward's identity and role within the company. Okta sends this assertion back to Zoho, which then uses it to authenticate Edward. Step 5. Zoho provides access to Zoho People Plus. Once Zoho receives the SAML assertion from Okta, it verifies the information and confirms that Edward is one who he claims to be. If everything checks out, Zoho grants Edward access to Zoho People Plus. Edward can now use the portal without needing the login again. Here are the benefits for this integration. Centralized access control. Okta's robust identity management features allows organizations to manage user permissions efficiently. Employees are granted access based on their roles, ensuring they can only access necessary tools and data. Enhanced security through SSO. Single sign on simplifies the login process by allowing users to access all applications, including Zoho, with just one set of credentials. This enhances user convenience and reduces the frustration of remembering multiple passwords. Automated user import. It simplifies the process of syncing users from Zoho to Okta using scheduled imports. With this setup, Okta periodically imports new user accounts and updates from Zoho based on a defined schedule. This ensures that user profiles in Okta are always up to date. Real-time data synchronization. Changes made to user profiles in Zoho are automatically reflected in Okta, ensuring all employee data is current and accurate across platforms. This reduces errors and improves compliance. Deactivation and reactivation. Deactivating an employee's account in Okta automatically updates their status in Zoho, minimizing security risks. If an employee returns or changes roles, their access can be easily reactivated. This wraps up our session. Thank you for your attention, and I hope you found the information was helpful.